What's happening, my gargoyle gropers? How you doing today? It's Chris, and today I got a bit of a special video for you guys. Now, they're always special videos when I'm making them, right? Anyways, today we got a bunch of random trio for you guys. This is some stuff that I recorded a few days ago before my live stream. So you might notice my medallions are still a little bit low. Interesting. We're in the quest for 10 million medallions these days, and one of the best ways for me is through random trio Moab Pit. So you guys are going to get to watch me play a bunch of games, about 1 full hour of Moab Pit today, kind of compiled down into some fun stuff. So I'm going to show you guys all the bits of gameplay. We're going to cut out all the random crap in between, and I'm also going to speed this stuff up about 2 times. So yeah, they're going to be really quick games, but you guys get to see some really cool and quick gameplay, and also kind of learn some really interesting strategies, and see what people did wrong against me, or maybe what I did wrong against them. So this game, we've got Sniper, Ice, and Mortar, and as you can tell, I started off with a Mortar and a bunch of Snipers. He went with a Mortar to start off, and those Pinks and Blacks are just freaking annihilating him. He's not getting enough Snipers at this point in the game, and they're slowly draining him of lives. All I'm doing is rushing with Pinks and Blacks this time, but I think he's finally going to start to learn, hopefully, and get some more stuff up. He finally gets a second Mortar over here, but I'm still going to try and push through with some regen whites and stuff like that. And we battle energy. He balloon, I balloon energy. He battle energies. We almost pushed these guys through, but now I'm kind of in a predicament, guys. We could lose just as easily. I'm using my battle energy over here. This game is just getting freaking intense right now. So, he's going to use another battle energy, but at sort of a bad point in the game. This is perfect for a really nice round 11 rush, but he's going to rush me again over here with just regen leads. Nobody cares about those things. Let's go for a big, bad black rush over here. 10 lives is all we need, and we do. We take him down with a grouped black rush. So again, I wanted to make these as quick as I possibly can, so you guys are going to see a lot of gameplay really quick up in here. Each game, most of these games are not going to go super late game either, so it's just going to be a quick bunch of gameplay. Anyways, we got a sub battle right now. If you can't tell, we got subs, wizards, and balloon chippers. So those are 3 pretty decent towers to use. In combination with each other, are actually not bad either. You know, subs and wizards are both good towers, but they still have that sad weakness right around mid-game, right? We both know round 13 is dangerous for the subs and the wizards. Nuclear subs on this level just can't handle all the balloons unless you do some ridiculously epic plays or something like that. So at this point, we're just going eco. We're both just sending out bunches of blue balloons. You can tell I'm overwhelming him a little bit better than he's overwhelming me, because I got my sub on last or strong, which seemingly was helping out more than first. But as soon as you start chasing, you're going to do a bad job. I also get really greedy up in here, and I send out a gigantic green rush against him as well. And then instead of going for a second sub, I decided to just say, screw it, just go for a wizard. I want to prepare for these yellow balloons. But again, what I like to do is I like to be the aggressive person in the situation. I love to send out those yellow balloon rushes before they do. He goes for a weird green rush against me on round 8, sort of mistimed and all that stuff. I'm going to go for another yellow rush, but you know what? We forced a battle energy very quickly. And now he does have 2 airburst dart subs, but guess what, guys? Yellow balloons are dangerous even with 2 airburst dart subs, and we're overwhelming him. He's got 110, 90, 80, 70, 50, 40. He's down even further, 5, and we do. We take Connor down with a ridiculous secondary yellow rush on round, what, 9 or 10? Moving on to Swan Lake right now. Again, another wizard dart monkey strategy over here. I got the balloon shippers as well, but I severely doubt I'm going to use those guys. You know, if you got a wizard, why would you use balloon shippers? Pretty much at all. They're, like, easier, cheaper lead pop power, and they can also pop camo leads, so yeah. Just stay away from those balloon shippers unless, you know, maybe if you want to do a balloon shipper lightning wizard combo against those pinks and blacks, it actually might work out okay. So what I did for this video is I'm going to leave the sound in here, guys. I know that the sound in the background might be a little bit annoying because it's not what we're used to. It's sped up sound. There's no way for me to fix that and make it not sped up sound, I don't think. I guess I could maybe edit it, or I could add music over it. So I'm actually kind of curious what you guys think about this stuff. I really don't mind the music in the background. I'm actually going to make it a little bit quieter than I normally do in my videos. To hopefully make it just... You know, my commentary is the main point of the game, and the gameplay is another main point of the game. The sound is just sort of secondary to all of that. So, right now what he did was he did a dart monkey start into a wizard strategy. I'm trying to survive with my wizard for now. Even with my wizard on round 7, even on round 8, we can probably defend a lot of this stuff. He's doing a decent job as well, though, don't get me wrong, you know, but at this point, yellow balloons are actually getting a little bit dangerous for him. We're mostly just trying to get income over here, but in the process, we get him down to 60, 57 lives. Woo, yeah. Alright, man, that's a freaking ghost pepper right there. That's spicy. It's blazing wings right there. Real spicy. So now we gotta think about what we want to do here. I'm thinking, oh man, look at that. His wizard's kind of in a bad spot over there in the back. So I'm gonna go for a quick regen lead zebra rush. Does nothing. Pops another wizard in there. He's doing some epic plays. I still have to prepare though. I have to get ready for these round 13 rushes. So I'm trying to rush him over here with some zebras, make him use his battle energy, and I'm just gonna get ready for like a secondary rush over here. Let's see if we can make it happen. Oh, he's gonna go for a rainbow rush against me. I'm gonna pop my battle energy in here. We should be able to defend nice and easy, but we don't defend nice and easy. Freaking wizards can't defend grouped rainbows. What is that crap? I was honestly very surprised by that game right there. It was like 3 lightning wizards with battle energy. We got this in the bag, guys. No big deal whatsoever. Even 2 lightning wizards against regular rainbows. Psh, whatevs. No. So that was a pretty big surprise to me, but I think the main thing is it's Swan Lake. And wizards, if you have multiple spots where they can attack and everything, like they got more time to react. Where the wizards in Swan Lake, literally they only got that one shot, you know? They don't get to go around in circles and stuff like that, it's just one shot and that's it. So that's why I think I lost, is I was a little bit aggressive. Admittedly, I was like, he doesn't have a good defense. I can kill him over here with a second rush. But he used the battle energy at the right time and everything. He did take me down. So, moving on to this next game over here. I did a double boat start. He did a dart monkey start into a boat. And you can tell, it seems like the boat start doing a better job because he's already down about 30 lives. And he's had to spend more money on defense than I did. So, I feel like that's a win for us. And I think another thing we can do is a big bad yellow rush. You can tell I'm saving up my money right now, guys. I got over $1,000 already, over $1,500 already. Bam! Shazam! Yellow balloons, go! But I wanted to make use of battle energy, but to stop at the exact right time, and we do. Perfect amount of rushes right there. We still saved up a bunch of money right here for a secondary yellow rush. Can we kill him here? He's going to counter yellow rush me. We're going to defend our rush, but can he defend his over there? This is a lot of money. We already got over 700 income, guys, but he defends somehow magically. And we're trying to kill these guys. We're using all sets of road spikes over here. Looks like we could survive, but we don't. Again, another loss for us. So what a lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to break up these videos. They're going to show you guys only the wins. I'm not. I'm going to show you guys all the mistakes that I make, along with all the really great plays that I make. So I'm showing every single game, not skipping around at all. I know I could easily just say, oh, I won all these games in a row, 20 games in a row, I'm the champion. Wrong. I don't want to show you guys that. I want to show you guys what I did wrong as well, so everybody can learn how to play the game better. Of course, because this is a little bit different of a video than normal, I always want suggestions. I always want more information from you guys. I want you guys to kind of give me like a rating, like, you know, how much do you like this compared to regular videos? Do you like kind of me mixing it up a little bit? Personally, I like mixing stuff up. I like to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of all over the place, just so everybody can be happy, and it gives people a variety. If they don't like this specific video, they can say, oh, I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go to the other one. I'm going to watch some of the other videos Chris makes. So one thing you're noticing here is I did a blade shooter start. He's going to do a double blade shooter start. He actually matched, but does a really good job right there with those black balloons. I was surprised. I thought that this tack shooter would easily be able to stop these black balloons. No. So I ended up having to switch over to a heli pilot, though. But again, a nice play from me. I read the situation. I was like, okay, double blade shooter is not going to be easy for me to get. I'm going to go for the heli pilot instead. And that's also good because it's got camo detection for round 12. And that's going to be an important part of everything. I already got everything set up. Only 400 income, not high at all. We got to do these big rushes, guys. So he's got, looks like a 2-0 heli pilot right now, which, yeah, it does popping power, but still has no lead popping power. Ooh. We got these lead balloons flying through right now. He's going to have to get a ring of fire or something. We got a bunch of pink balloons going around, and he does get a blade maelstrom up, but there's a bunch of lead balloons trying to sneak through right now. He's trying to get another blade maelstrom up, and he survives for now. We're going to go for a big, bad, crazy rush over here with some extra camos, and that should take him down over here. I ran out of money, though. I couldn't even rush with anything else. I just had to just keep on throwing stuff at him. Just throwing poop at him all over. Alright, so now we've got a cannon dart balloon chipper strat over here. And this is on Interchange. So, this is a good map for both the dart monkey and the cannon. And I think this could end up going late game unless either of us decides to go for a really crazy rush. The funny thing about a lot of these games is I actually don't remember what happens. I played them a couple days ago, and I played so many games the past few days that I really don't remember exactly what I did in a lot of these situations. So I'm sort of just reading and sort of watching games almost of like somebody else playing, basically. In fact, believe it or not, I was actually supposed to I was supposed to do a series where I was watching other really good players play and kind of just talking about what they do and all this stuff. Turned out not to work out. The people who were trying to make that happen just didn't hook me up with the videos, and it just didn't happen. So, you know, not my fault. It was funny though, people were blaming me that it didn't happen, and it's not true at all. I just never got the videos. So I did a cannon start instead of a dart monkey start. I'm not sure how good of an idea that was. It seems like his dart monkeys are probably doing a better job than me, but the only nice thing about this is I feel like I have a really nice setup to not have to build anything and save a bunch of money or do these really big rushes. So I saved up a pretty decent amount of money, and I forced this battle energy on him on round 9. So this is really nice for a really crazy rush on round 10. You do a regen lead, and then do a bunch of pinks or yellows or whatever group balloons you want to put in the middle there. This is going to cause him mass chaos. He had to sell a bunch of crap. Could we take him down with this lead rush right here? It looks like it might take him down, but it doesn't take him down yet. He's still alive somehow, but we spent all of our money, guys. We gotta go for these rushes before he kills us. We got some regen rainbows in there with some extra blacks. He's gonna camo rush us, but we somehow snuck the regen rainbows and random balloons through his defense before we died to those camos. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's craziness going on everywhere. I also do remember a little bit about that game. And I do remember popping down a couple 2-3 dart monkeys really quick to pop some of those camos. So I was able to just kind of slow them down and allow me to survive while he died. So obviously it was a good game for both of us. So this is another weird one where I'm like, I don't really know where the heck to put the boomerang on it. I've tried the spot where he puts it in, and I just don't like it that much. So I tried a new spot. I put the boomerang up to 2-0 kind of in the top up here. And I'm going to see if that works out a little bit better. Also, I did a weird combo over here. I did a 2-0 with a 0-0. So I can get the max eco out of my stuff, and then I got the 2-3 as soon as I had enough money for this stuff. It sort of worked out. You know, I still have all 3 sets of rose spikes, only lost 10 lives, so I felt like that was probably worth it. It did cost me a little bit of extra money because I had to sell my one boomerang, but when we're talking about selling a boomerang, what are we losing, $34? Like, who cares? 40 bucks? Chump change over there, man. Chump change. Now, $40 in real life. Ooh, man. That's a lot of money right there. I would love to have $40 right now. Oh, baby. Love to have $40 right now. You know, when I was growing up, it was very okay, I gotta try and explain this in a way that makes me not sound bad or makes me not sound too angry. Oh, you know, I should probably focus on the game. What do you guys think? This is a pretty intense game. I did a regen black and white rush with a bunch of yellows. I'm going crazy with my income, but still only 526, so actually pretty low for a normal boomerang strategy, to be completely honest. Because I spent a lot of my money that I normally would rush on with regen whites and crap like that. So, it's going to get really intense on these next few rounds. He's going to go for a quick regen grouped white rush against me. But guess what, guys? With no battle energy, my boomerang defended completely. It was boomerang plus just a low-level dartling gun. No big deal. I ended up going for a 0-2 dartling gun to pop these camo balloons. He's going for turbocharges and crap. He's got no camo protection right now. I'm going to pop some of these guys in. He goes for a 2-4 turbocharge in there. We can still defend the camos. We're just going to slowly drain him over here, guys. Let's drain him. Put a little suction cup on him. Put that little, what's that thing that you put in a keg? I don't know what it's called. Stopper thing, and then we're going to drain the keg. And we slowly kill him with some ceramic balloons over here. We defend our camo ceramic on our side, and we kill the kisses. Kill the kisses. So, I do remember this. I actually played this guy a bunch of times in a row, because I'm not playing, I don't know how to put it. I'm not playing, for keys or for my clan or anything like that. I'm playing for medallions right now. I don't care about the keys. I really don't care about the keys at all. So this is a really weird one, by the way. Because I don't know if you guys understand this or not, but the sub cannot reach those bottom natural balloons unless you get the 2-0 sub up. Usually you want a 0-2 sub, but now you're like, oh crap, now I gotta get a 2-2 or something like that. And then what I realized is that the airburst darts, if he rushes me with balloons, will just shoot through and hit those bottom balloons down there without being able to actually reach them with your stuff. So what I realized is I don't really even want to rush this guy all that much. Unless it's a really, really crazy rush that I know is going to hurt him a lot of lives. So, anyways, I gotta get some more defense up over here, guys. I got my battle energies left and everything. I gotta use those at the right time now. He's down to 38 lives. We gotta do some rushes up in here real soon. But realistically, what I want to do is I want him just to lose to those natural balloons. That's the main goal. Have him lose to natural balloons. His ice tower's doing a decent job and everything, but hopefully some of these yellows just sneak through or whatnot. Looks like they are a little bit. We gotta go for a big bad rush over here. We're gonna do the exact same thing. It's just all over the place right now, and somehow He's down to 8 lives, but still alive. Regen whites are coming in hot. Can we take him down? And we do. Only 1 sub was not enough for those regen whites. Honestly, freaking ridiculous game right there, guys. Seriously, ridiculous game. One of the most difficult that I've ever played, to be honest. It was hard to understand if I should build a 2-2 sub with an ice tower, or just sell the ice tower and just go with a 0-2 sub the entire time to have him air starts to everything. It was very confusing. And then rushing, I was like, rushing usually is a good thing. When is it never good? When is it not good to do, you know, random rushes to kill people? I'm like, it's actually helping him out because his air starts are shooting through and hitting the other natural balloons. So, straight up crazy game. Anyways, yeah, when I was growing up, money was, it's not like my parents were poor or anything like that. We were like a middle-class family, I mean, average family, I'd say. And, we were not super poor or anything like that. I felt like we could have easily gotten an allowance and stuff like that, but my parents were fairly strict about the amount of money that we would get. So what we would do is, we would do all of these chores every single week. You know, I would vacuum probably like 5-6 rooms, and I had to dust all these rooms, and then I would also have to make sure that I kept everything kind of cleanly throughout the week. If anything was on the ground or whatnot, I wouldn't get my allowance that week. So, just always had to be clean all the time. That's why I'm kind of clean as an adult, I guess, maybe, sort of. But anyways, my dad used to give me like $5 a week as an allowance, but it wasn't like one of those allowances where I would just put it in my piggy bank and just let it grow over time. Like my parents made me buy a lot of stuff as well with my money. They never gave me money besides that. If I was like, oh, I want to go to the movies, they're like, use your own money. If I'm like, oh, I want to go to the store and get some candy, no, use your own money. If I want, oh, this was another one. If I wanted batteries for my Game Boy, this is where most of my money went. If I ever wanted batteries for my Game Boy, it would have to be from my chore money. So, it did kind of give me, you know, kind of an understanding of money, I guess. I'm like, I really got to save up for when I have rough times, or when I don't get a lot of money from my chores, or when I really need to buy something, you know, important. I also had a lot of animals growing up as well. So, if I ever needed to buy them crickets or food or something like that, it all had to come out of my chore money. My parents didn't buy any of that for me. So a lot of the money that I would earn, it would just kind of disappear very, very quickly. So I had to save up and like do the right thing. And if he's going to go for crazy rush over here against me, I think I can defend with this heli pilot. Holy crap, dude, really close. We only lost about 50 lives on that one. He's going to go for another rush. We're going to sell this guy for a 2-4 Boomerang. We do end up defending for now. And we're going to go for a secondary rush against him. He can't afford the 2-4 Boomerang. He's going to go for a heli pilot instead, but he can't get it up high enough. And he's going to lose so many lives, but he's still alive. We got to go for a Camelot, guys. He's going to force another 2-4 Boomerang, probably. Oh, it does. It forces a 2-4 Boomerang. He's going for a ceramic against me, and I use the ability over here, somehow magically still defending, going for more zebras against him. Can he possibly get this up again? It's just a 2-4 ability spam right now. Holy crap. And somehow, he manages to pop a camo ceramic through my defense. I didn't even see it. It was underneath those pink balloons. I was like, oh, pink balloons, no big deal. He snuck it in there. What a secretive little mofo. Good idea. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it's a very good idea to do that. So here we go. We got another sort of interesting combination of towers right here. Some Cobras, an ice tower, and a monkey village. So when I was growing up, I used to love McDonald's. And my parents would say, if you want McDonald's, you have to pay for it with your own money. You know, and they would let me do that. And I'd be like, okay, that's cool. So I used to think about things in terms of double cheeseburgers a lot of times. I'm like, is this worth? Because double cheeseburgers used to be $1. They used to be on the dollar menu. I know they're like $1.70 or something now. I know. It just changes so much in so little time, right? It used to be only a measly little $1 over there. And I used to think about things in terms of double cheeseburgers. So if I ever had to buy like a video game, I'd be like, oh, this is 60 double cheeseburgers down the drain. Is it worth 60 double cheeseburgers? Because that was my thing growing up. I loved double cheeseburgers. They're still probably one of my most favorite foods in the entire world. Double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Perfect. So here we go, guys. A big, bad round 8 yellow rush coming out against me. It was huge. Not enough. He's going to end up getting a bunch of Cobras, but they're all 2-0 Cobras, or excuse me, 1-0 Cobras, and that's where he wasted all of his money. They're all built up earning him money, but we don't need to go late game. We don't need to earn a bunch of money. We just need to get enough poppin' power. So I had a good amount of poppin' power. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just got 0 Cobras, which is honestly sort of weird to see. Nobody does that, except in random trio Moab pits. So another fairly interesting combination of towers right here. We've got a tack shooter glue gunner, banana farm strat. So this is good. And also, I don't know if you guys have been noticing here, but I'm still playing the same guy over here. I don't feel like it's unfair, because when I'm earning medallions, what I want to do is I want to find somebody who's not as good as me, who is almost as good as me, but wants to keep playing me over and over again. And that's exactly what I found, because then it's not boring games, but I'm earning medallions, while still sort of having fun. You know, I think that's the main goal. Now, if you find somebody who's better than you, of course you can continue playing them and everything, but that's when you're trying to learn how to play the game a little bit. You want to play people who are better than you, even though it might cost you some medallions in the long run. It'll make you become a better player. You'll learn some tips and tricks from them just by watching them play, and kind of adapting your gameplay to hopefully try and beat them or be better than them. So, I always used to really try to play people that are better than me. I liked playing people that are better than me, because it helped me learn. Nowadays, I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag, because right now I'm trying to earn medallions. Sometimes I do like playing people that are better than me, sometimes I like playing people that are less good than me, so we can kind of just have some fun overall, right? So, I think what I'm going to have here is, I've got another Moab Pit video I'm going to make for you guys, another, like, hour of gameplay or something like that, sped up kind of like this. Hopefully it'll be good enough for you guys, hopefully you'll be excited by it. And then I had what I thought was an hour of BFB Coliseum, but now I just looked at the video and I realized, crap, Chris, you suck. Guess what you did? You screwed up the video. It's weird. I love debut video capture, but it's got these weird things going on. Anyways, watch this crazy gameplay right here, guys. Freaking ridiculous. Really close game overall, but we both did the same strategy with that stupid glue gunner thing, and he still took me down. If you guys don't know, we had 0 camo text in that game. Zilcho, Zonka, none, unless you use the 2-4 glue gunner ability. It can still glue camo balloons. So we both tried to do a full-out camo rush against each other, but we also both tried to get the 2-4 glue gunner. What I did was I used the 2-4 glue gunner, and then I freaked out because I didn't kill him. I was just like, oh, I'm in awe. I'm like, I'm still alive, but he's not dead. What are we going to do? Because we both used the glue gunner. So what he did was he was smart. He sold his glue gunner and sent out a full-out camo pink rush against me as a secondary rush, and that's what actually killed me. Sadly, I didn't have fast reaction time, and that's what caused the problems. So we're both actually doing a Dart Monkey start in here. It's a Dart Monkey Cobra Banana Farm strategy. This is going to be kind of fun, though. I'm not as good with Dart Monkeys as a lot of other people are. They just understand exactly how good they are because they use them a lot. I try and stay away from Dart Monkeys because I think they're boring. You know, they're sort of unfun battles to play, I'd say, or towers to play with. They're just like, they throw crap out and they do stuff. Juggernauts are okay, but what are you gonna do, man? I just find them weird. Honestly, just weird. So what we got right now is I think we're out farming him just a little bit. Like, not a crazy amount or anything like that, but just slow drainage of, addition of banana farms over his defense, I'd say. But now we're gonna go for a big yellow rush over here. This is hopefully gonna cause some problems for me. Somehow gets a bunch of Dart Monkeys up over there to defend. But again, we're keeping him from getting banana farms by sending out these rushes. And we're gaining income, and on top of that, we're still getting banana farms. Not too shabby, right? So this is going to be the last game. It's going to end quite abruptly over here, you know, in this mid area over here. Some crazy rushes coming out from both of us. He's going to Juggernaut and everything. I got a Juggernaut over here. We're going to have to pop up a huge defense against his gigantic Mega Rush. And in the end, you guys will see what happens, but it was actually I think a nice play from both of us. I saw the Bloon energy, and I was allowing me to get 3 Juggernauts up, so I sold all of my banana farms to make sure I did not die right here, but I'm like, you know what, I gotta do something back. I gotta re-rush him with some Regen Rainbows. So we rushed with a Regen Rainbow Rush, and it looks like we take him, we don't take him down! We didn't kill him! We gotta go for another one, guys. Another freaking Gigantor Rush. So more Regen Rainbows by selling all of my Juggernauts, and this is how we're gonna win the game. So, of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you press that like button for me. I appreciate that a bunch. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.